Hey, what's good guys? It's MA76B-Ball. Thanks for tuning in again. Thanks for dropping by the channel. Very much appreciated. For those of you who might be dropping by for the first time, have a look at some of the other videos that I have. It's just basically me, just showing my passion for basketball. And that's what all the videos are on here about. There's some shoe reviews. There's some videos about drills. Etc, etc. So yeah, for sure guys, I just want to express my thanks for those of you who do drop by my channel, who have subscribed, and especially for those who drop by and leave some comments, and we end up talking about shoes and stuff. So yeah, thank you very much. Anyways guys, today this is episode 5 for Why Not. It's been a long time since I've done this episode. I have been training, not as much as I'd like, but I have been training. Today I went over to the outdoor court. I was lucky enough just to, by chance I had the court to myself. So I'm going to show you guys what I did today. And it's not only just the training that I'm doing for, my goal to be able to try and attempt to dunk, but also, for the last few months, if you guys have seen a lot of my posts on Instagram, I did a lot of posts about my three-point shooting. And I wanted to get back to my bread and butter, which is more like the mid-range. So I done a little drills today for just shooting around mid-range, like elbow to elbow, and actually, getting out of your comfort zone. I rarely practice baseline shots, so I gave that a go as well. So anyways, you're just going to see a video about what I do when I'm able to get to the court, and if I've got some time. What drills I go through, what I've been doing as far as my jumping training goes, and for my shooting. So enjoy, and I'll see you afterwards. Peace. So first thing on the checklist was, like I mentioned before already, just shooting some J's, left and right elbows, just focusing on the foundation, the feet shoulder width apart, squaring up to the hoop. And then working my way up through my torso, keeping my core tight, and then raising up the shoulders, arms, flicking the wrist nice and loose as I release, and just making sure that ball rolled off my index finger and my middle finger. And also I'm personally trying to improve my left hand, my guide hand, and keeping it straight. And yeah, that was about it. When you're out there on the court and you're going through your shooting drills, it's great to have a partner with you that can feed the ball back to you and you get into a nice rhythm. But if it's just you out on the court, when you have to go run and get the ball and come back, don't rush it. If you are working on your mechanics, there's no sense in rushing through the motion. You want to go through each particular part of your shot and just make sure that everything is running smooth. So just, I don't think there's any sense in trying to rush your shot. However, but if you are going through specific drills and you're going for speed and fast releases, by all means. But if you're new to the sport, if you're trying to work through your mechanics, make sure that you're going at the right pace and a nice rhythm. As you can see, what I'm doing here, every single shot, it's the same thing. It's repetition, 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 staying disciplined, and a nice pace and rhythm. Once I was done with shooting left and right elbows, I went to my 2-foot practice, or 2 feet practice for jumping. And what I'm doing right here is practicing basically the last 3 steps. So you have your elongated step, and then your quick 1-2, and you want to be able to keep your upper body straight up. Don't lean forward, especially don't let the chest go past your knees, but your torso should be straight up. And then there's 4 steps into it. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and again, I'm just going through stages, and you're visualizing your jump and your distance, your pace, your approach. Now I've added 2 more steps, and again, it's just more visualization and timing your steps for the leap. So now I'm jumping about 80% energy, or effort I should say. And I'm actually just focusing on the approach and the quick 1, 2, and torso straight up,
looking up and just leaping as best as you can. So I'm just working on my technique. I still have a long ways to go with training and the strength of my legs, but as far as the technique and leaping, I feel pretty good. So now it's the baseline shots, which I mentioned before. I don't really particularly work on much. I don't find myself on the baseline a lot when I'm actually playing. I'm usually in the key area, foul line and whatnot. So yeah, it's a great feeling trying to improve something that you're not comfortable with, or even if it's not part of your regular game, why not expand all facets of the sport. So yeah, baseline shots, you can see not very consistent, but still it's the same release, it's the same motions and mechanics, and it just really, it's different for me judging the hoop without the backboard there. But yeah, I had a great time. It was a good challenge, and yeah, just opening up the envelope and moving on. Next up on the menu was practicing the one-legged jumping, one-leg jumping. And this exercise here is just for the timing of the 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Again, you'll see in the slow motion, you want to be able to leap off the ball of your foot, so it's actually kind of slapping down, toes pointed up. And the torso, again, really important, straight up, arms and knees, using the momentum to pull yourself up into the air. Then I'm just working on the approach and timing and feeling comfortable. Again, just jumping at 80% or so. The jumping off one leg for me is not as good as 2 feet, but again, why not go for it? Why not expand? Why not challenge yourself? So I think this might have been a full effort here. So I got a long ways to go, but it's great to know that the technique of jumping is feeling better and better, but it still could be tightened up. So once that was done, back to shooting again, mid-range, just kind of flowing into the shot, and yeah, just seeing how the legs were holding up after doing my jumping training. And yeah, things were all right, and I just kept on shooting. So I was about to call it a day because I am gonna play again in a few hours, but I couldn't leave the court without doing some sort of dribbling. So these are just a couple go-to drills that I do. Again, this is all about rhythm and timing and just keeping that same pace, bounce, 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 bounce. So it's just the same rhythm, eyes up obviously, and feeling the ball and the control, staying low. But also not getting ridiculously low with your upper body. Still want to keep that core, tight and somewhat straight. So same thing, going through the legs, pace, timing, and rhythm, rhythm, rhythm.
Well, that's it, guys. You can see what I did at the court this morning. Actually, it was just a few hours ago, and there was a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And what really works out well is when I woke up in the morning, I actually had like a game plan. Like I knew, okay, I'm going to go to the court today, and I'm going to work from elbow to elbow. I'm going to give the baseline a try, and also I'm going to see how, my jumping training is going. So a lot of the training is done at home, and I don't have a lot of opportunities to actually apply it outside, other than when I play on Saturday nights. So yeah, that's that video in a nutshell. So once again, guys, I hope all of you are super good out there. Continue to help others, stick to your goals, stay focused. For the young ballers out there who have contacted me on Instagram, it's a pleasure helping you guys out with some footwear information and answers and some mechanics through shooting. But definitely, if you guys do approach me and I don't know the answers or I don't feel I'm qualified, without a doubt, guys, I'll do my best to send you in the right direction, So anyways, guys, that's it. Take care and peace.